Okay, I'm right back on another video. I'm on my lunch break, and I've been doing some thinking about, the last video I posted. Which I do know that my suspicions are true. I mean, that's pretty much what happened, and why I'm in this situation I'm in. I think a lot of people are in this situation for that very reason. I remember, watching somebody else's video about a girl who left a position. And as she was leaving, her former boss said something along the lines of, "You'll never work in this industry again," or "You'll never work in this city again," or whatever. Really, people need to take special note of those kind of, when people make those statements, they need to take serious, note of that, because they need to be able to trace back who actually blacklisted them, because that's against the law. Right now, I'm feeling extreme exhaustion because I realize, I'm not getting used to the job. I'm never going to mesh well with those people. They started off on the wrong foot. I no longer want anyone, like I said before, I don't want anybody finding jobs for me. I want no connection to this trauma. I mean, it's bad enough that I have to live here in Bakersfield because I'm not going to venture out. I'm terrified to do that. Doing so puts my life in risk, and so now I'm put in a position where I have to go find a job, and I don't want it to be the same place. I don't want to work at VIP. I mean, where am I right now? I don't even remember the name of it. The place I'm working right now. Why? Because it was another arranged job. Okay, I want no memory of this at all. I mean, like I said, it's going to be basically me going to work, coming home, going to work, coming out. I'm really going to have to take care of myself and make sure that I keep to myself, okay, because I realize the environment that I'm in. And so I'm going to have to be even more reserved, more restricted, more, drawn into myself than anything because of all of this. I know the environment that I'm in, okay, so it's like you can't change that. But because, I got off of really the job's not paying me much anyway, okay, and I'm going to be living on my own after, I'm going to be leaving, assuming a job. I will be moving across town somewhere, and I will not be living with him anymore. So he's going to go back with his mom or whatever. I don't know what he's going to do. That's not my problem. But one thing is for sure, I need to get away from everybody I've ever known, period. And so since I'm not going to leave town, I need to be able to get away from all the reserved, arranged jobs that also added to this trauma. It has been very traumatizing for me, and I'm ready to just forget it. I mean, I don't really want to remember any of it. So I'm able to make what I want, and I shouldn't have to worry about that anymore because it's against the law. It's against the law, and I'm worth more. I'm going to need more now that I'm going to be on my own now. I mean, I won't have anybody, helping out with my bills or anything. And so it's very important that I'm going to be, I have to be protected, and I am going to be purchasing a handgun as soon as I can because I'm going to be here all alone in a very racist environment. So it's very important that I have my extra protection. Of course my son's going to be with me sometimes, because he comes in and out, but for the most part, I will be with myself. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I have to deal with. It has affected my quality of life as far as, I mean, you know what, the thing is, I'm having to change a lot of my personal plans and goals. Because, I can't see how a lot of my plans and my goals are ever going to be able to be manifested here in Bakersfield. And that's very painful for me. But what I do need right now more than anything is my security. I need to be protected. I need to have a decent paying job, and I need to be safe. Okay, that's the main thing. Anything else is just not really that important. This has just been an absolute ridiculous. The whole thing has been ridiculous. The whole thing. Putting my life in jeopardy. Throwing my personal life, or what you think is my personal life, out they're, I've lost a lot of respect for people. I mean, so much respect. And I remember watching a video about this girl. She's trying to figure out how she can make it on her own. Um, I've been racking my brain about that for like a long time. I can't do that. I really can't. I'm not in a position to do something like that. I have no services to offer without working for a regular employer. So all of this that these people have created, I hope they're doing something to fix my name and create this, erase this issue, because I've done absolutely nothing. I mean, I have suffered for no reason, for no reason at all. So, as soon as I do get a job, I'm sure Piggy expects me to leave. He will probably most likely go in and move with his mother, and that'll be the end of that. I will probably, for entertainment, on the weekends and I'll probably just get in a car and just like drive off to somewhere, and so I can spend some time alone outside of town, because I can't see myself enjoying anything here in town. I just can't. Because there's really nothing here. I don't know anybody. I mean, I go groceries, the grocery shopping, the little shopping that I do here is fine, but as far as like, outside activities that I want to get involved in, I'll probably do that outside. I can make whatever I want, and I expect to make what I should. I mean, this town owes me a lot. It does. Because, the injustices that have occurred, and I have been like the model employee and the model citizen here for the longest time. I deserve to live in peace and have peace and quiet and be treated like I'm respectable person. I didn't do anything. That's the most irritating part. The most irritating part is these people know that during the entire time I acted like an angel, and these people have nothing on me. As far as my family's concerned, well, that's that. I'm over it. I'm over all of it, really. All I care about right now is myself. There's really nothing else I can think about other than myself. My son's grown, and it would be nice I wish I could have been able to. I would have been able to support him. I would have been able to do so much more for him had I never moved into this town. He would have had a good life. Well, maybe my family would have ruined that anyway, but still, I don't think it wouldn't have been this bad. I'm sure it wouldn't have been. He would have had a decent life and a decent chance at life. So that's pretty much what I was thinking. And for these people who are hearing these things, like as they're getting terminated after being harassed at the workplace, for whatever reason, most employers really are not practicing what they're supposed to be practicing. Okay, I'm just basically saying, in my case, they made it very difficult for me to sue because they thought because my family was behind it, I didn't have a case. But I did have a case. I did have a case, and unfortunately, they prevented me from cashing in on it, and I regret. I should have. I thought, I didn't want to raise any attention to this because I kept thinking, people are going to claim that I'm playing the race card and I'm just going to do it. I don't care what the issue is. If you ever have a problem with an employer, sue the employer. Sue them. Sue them. Sue them. Sue them for everything they have, because this is the situation that it puts you in, and it's not right. It's not right at all. So, anyway, I'm going to finish up my lunch, going to upload this video, get back to work, finish up the month-end stuff that I have to do, and then this evening I will be looking for a job here in this town. I don't know. I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way. I don't feel comfortable talking to anybody here in town. I really don't, because because I know the kind of people I'm dealing with. You know, I know that they're not the kind of people that are they're not professional. They're not professional, and but you know, I'm hoping that they'll understand that I am, okay, and I expect to have, you know, a decent paying job. I expect to have a job that I'm worthy of, and I shouldn't have to sit here and be put into this. If anybody should be blacklisted, it should be Laura Hill. Laura Hill should be blacklisted. She should be blacklisted. She should be, you know, blocked from ever having it. To me, she lost all credibility. She shouldn't have any credibility. Anything that comes out of her mouth should be looked upon as bullshit. You know, but yet somehow or another, I'm the one who suffers. You know, people need to stop being so biased and start looking at things the way that they really are, because you know you're letting race blind you. Okay, there's a lot of people who are basically scums of the earth or not deserving of whatever, and you're giving them opportunities when they really don't deserve it. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.